Hello, AC Universe, and welcome to Canada Crossing. My name is Danny, and today we have another special collab coming right at you. We are going to do an autumn build. Yes, fall is here. Can you believe it already? I can't. And I'm not prepared for it. I'm not going to lie. I love the summer. But there's something to be said about the fall and the autumn colors. And we decided that we were going to put together a autumn build that represented what we like and what we think about when we think about the fall. So this was a lovely collab organized by my good friend Lauren. You know her as Kuri June. And there's a bunch of people participating. The links for their channels will be in the description, so make sure you go check out everybody's videos. Because, let's be honest, fall in Animal Crossing is stunning. I love the fall in this game. And I was super excited to put together an autumn build for you. So, when I think of autumn, two things come to mind. Let's be honest. Halloween and Thanksgiving. And I was really tempted to do a spooky build, and I still might later on. But, I thought, you know what? I've never really done like a Thanksgiving Day meal. So I thought, I have currently a fall island we've been working on stream. It's actually my Canada Core island, and it's going to be set in the fall. And I thought, this is a build that I can actually keep on my island because it's going to be a nice community Thanksgiving feast. So all the villagers have come together and they're creating this feast. And it's a nice kind of time for them to reflect and give thanks as we do on Thanksgiving. And I'm really excited for this build. I really like how it turned out. It's very eclectic, and that's what I like about it. I'm throwing everything in the mix here, everything with fall colors. It's a little extra for me, I'm not gonna lie. When I first stood and looked back at it, like, there's a lot going on, but I think it kind of gives it that homey, cozy vibe that I wanted, and I really am quite happy with how everything turned out in the end. So for the centerpiece, we obviously wanted the big tables and chairs to go around where everyone's going to gather and eat. I wanted to purposely use different tables, different chairs. This is what people could bring. They're bringing everything together here for everybody. Like, everybody's going to bring their own chair, tables, furnishings. So it's really, that's what I mean. It's going to be kind of hodgepodge. And that's what I loved about it. Like, you know what? We're bringing all these different kinds of chairs. And I still tried to make it kind of somewhat the color scheme. Like, I didn't go out there and go crazy and throw like a neon pink chair. Like, it's still very neutral colors. And but I love the effect of it because it really shows what I want this to be. And it's about a community coming together to share in thanks. And I did a kiddie table because, we were all sitting at that kiddie table at one point. The kids table, nobody wanted to sit at the kids table when you're a kid. And so I wanted to do a little kids table because I know that was always a thing in my family. There was always a kids table. So I thought I wanted to represent that. And then I'm gonna do a little cozy fireplace area. You get warm by the fire because it's getting cool. It's getting cool already. Now in Canada, in case you didn't know, we have Thanksgiving in October, and I know it's in November, late November in America, but here it's actually in early October. It's usually, I think, the first or second weekend in October. So it's kind of nice. I like the separation between Christmas and Thanksgiving here. So we have a bigger, over 2 months apart. So it's not too big, let's face it, 2 huge meals back to back. So it is kind of nice. And obviously for us, it's more representative of the harvest season. So we harvest the crops obviously earlier because it gets colder here quicker. And so it's more about Thanksgiving for us is more about the harvest. It's not really about anything else besides that. And of course giving thanks. It's a great way to give thanks about everything we're grateful for, and it's always about family and friends and food. Obviously it's about food. So that's really what we're going with in this display. So normally I would have probably decorated up on the cliffs here, but because this is going to stay on my island, normally the collab builds are kind of like one and done and deleted, but this is actually going to stay on my island because it's going to fit in with the theme. So I didn't want to decorate the cliffs yet because I'm not sure what's going up on there. So I just kind of left. I did put some trees up there to kind of give us a little bit of closure in the area. But normally, like, you have to think there will be, like, stuff up there, or we'll see what's going to be up there. I'm not quite sure. But I did want to kind of close off the area to just kind of give it that more cozy feel. That's why I like having cliffs around to kind of, make it feel a little bit more enclosed. So it will be decorated when we move on with this island. Hopefully we'll be getting back to this island on stream very shortly. I'm excited to work on it with you. Definitely have a lot of ideas for Canada Decor, and I am super excited to get going on it. We've only really done the entrance so far, and now this build, and I definitely want to tackle different parts of Canada, so if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe. Hello, subscribe. And I never ask people to subscribe. I'm so bad at that. But if you are interested in that, you should subscribe. That'd be great. I'd appreciate it. And follow along on our Canada Core routes. And our other routes. We have another island going on too right now, which I'm really having a lot of fun with. It's kind of a tropical city core vibe going on. But anyways, let's get back to the build and not me just blathering. And I wanted to make sure that I did a little farm area here, and that's why I did you'll see the soils. I'm really old school. When we first got farming in this game, where we just got pumpkins, it was all about mixing the dark dirt and the light dirt to make your crops. So I still do that to this day, because I love how it looks, I love it. And then I'm just gonna mix the crops around, so it's not just like totally, line of pumpkin, line of wheat. We're just gonna mix it up to make it look, again, hodgepodge. That's the theme of the day. And I like doing like that and mixing some other things in there, like a little pot, and just kind of mix it up so it doesn't look so symmetrical. Also, I want to know in the comments, what's your favorite parts about fall? What do you look forward to every fall? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear what people do, or your Thanksgiving traditions. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food? Things like that. Let me know in the comments, because fall is great. As much as I said, yes, it's true, I do love summer. I think that I like the fall, but I don't like that it represents that it means winter is coming. And if you're living in Canada with winter, you know what I'm talking about. It's a lot. It's a lot of shoveling. Depending where you are, but it's a lot of shoveling, and it's a lot of snow, and it's a lot of cold. But I don't know. There's no but. It's a lot. Alright, so speed build is complete. And I went a little further into the evening to see how it would look during an actual Thanksgiving Day dinner. And let's go have a look. So I really like how this is turning out. We have the nice food prep area, the cooking station. Just realizing now I forgot to put the pot on the stove. Whoops. I have a pot, but I'll put that there. And then, of course, the lovely feast that the villagers will all gather together and enjoy and give thanks. And the little garden where they're going to get all their items for their feast. And then, of course, a nice cozy fire to keep everybody warm. I really love how this turned out. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite part about the autumn. And don't forget to check out all my friends' videos. Their links will be in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.